decided to let my homies find out about what's going on inside the UK because they don't think UK get wild. So I'll be like, I gotta show y'all how I really get inside the UK and stuff. So today they gonna learn about the Peckham Boys. Y'all know about the Peckham Boys? Peckham.
Who the fuck is Peckham?
Peckham, they pop out and they do you wrong. They'll do you dirty. I ain't gonna lie to you. And if you don't believe they'll do you dirty, bro, nah, bro, you gotta do your research on them, but don't worry.
Note, all of the opinions used within this video are mine alone. Everything in this video has been taken from publicly available sources, and any footage or video used falls under the doctrine of fair use. I have made every effort to ensure all of the sources used within this video are accurate. However, I am not responsible for content that third parties publish. Without further ado, sit back and enjoy today's video. When it comes to the UK road rap and drill movement, there is no one quite as prominent and influential as the rappers from Peckham. Example being Giggs, who pioneered the modern-day sound and blew up in the scene off the back of his tracks like Talking the Hardest, which has become dubbed the UK's unofficial national anthem. Despite the
You said folks got a sword in the trench coat?
He probably do. He got a trench coat? You ain't see him in that last picture?
She said folks got a knife in the trench coat.
I know he do.
Oh, gay.
tracks like Talking the Hardest, which has become dubbed the UK's unofficial national anthem. Despite this, however, what fans weren't aware of was the fact that even though Giggs had released extremely popular tracks, he was still deeply entrenched in the gang life in southeast London's district of Peckham. This seeing multiple shootings, stabbings, and murders. So much so that residents in some of Peckham's estates even began to refer to the area as Peck Narm, or more simply, the Narm, likening the violence in Peckham to Vietnam.
You see? Vietnam, the Vietnam War. You know how the Vietnam War is bad? Peck Nam. Basically saying they get it bad as Bro, basically, bro, you see, this the thing right now. Y'all hair finna be messed up because y'all finna see they got guns. They got guns.
How many guns?
How many guns? You see, they got more guns than you expect inside the UK. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And this all for educational purposes.
Similarly to how Chicago was nicknamed Chirac, this violence in Peckham has spanned decades and was often the result of gangs in the area warring it out in the streets. The most prominent and dangerous of these gangs, in fact, being the Peckham Boys, who have several offshoot gangs as well as affiliations with other crews. Now, Peckham is a district located within the London borough of Southwark, this borough actually being ranked among the top 10 most dangerous boroughs that make up the larger city of London. In 2023, the borough of Southwark
Not just a UK thing, bro. The borough, you know, boroughs in New York and all that stuff too. Like different I think like ain't boroughs like cities? Ain't boroughs like another word for cities or something? I don't really know. I can't really explain to them like that, bro. Well, what is what is a borough? Borough is a city, right?
Had a crime rate of around 114 crimes per 1,000 people, this comparing poorly to London's crime rate as a whole. Following a 2021 census, the London borough of Southwark had a population of around 311,000 residents, whilst Peckham had an estimated 17,000 residents. This is crazy, as Peckham is relatively small, although this hasn't seemed to impact its crime, as at one point Peckham was named as one of the most dangerous areas in London, mainly being due to the Peckham Boys gang that controlled the district of Peckham. Within this video, I will take a deep and detailed dive into what made the Peckham Boys one of the deadliest gangs in the entirety of London, as well as the many rivalries that the Peckham Boys had found themselves in, thus resulting in numerous shootings, stabbings, as well as over 20 murders in relation to the Peckham Boys gang. Before I start this video, however, YouTube says only 8% of
Turn it up, bro. This is loud as the mic go because I'm using the computer mic. I'm not even using, you feel me, my actual mic. Y'all ass gotta talk louder, you feel me? I'm talking loud, y'all ass ain't talking loud. That's the fucking part right there. You gotta talk. You gotta talk. Don't curse. Talk. Feel me? You gotta talk kind of loud, bro. They can't hear you, bro. You using the computer mic, bro. They said, bro, can you turn it up? We can't turn it up, bro. We gotta work with what we got. We not casting that. We ain't none of that stuff, bro. We don't got all the mics and stuff. Gotta talk a little louder, scoot up. I don't know. Do something. Do something.
of you are subscribed. So if you enjoy this content, feel free to subscribe as it takes time to make these videos and also helps out the channel. But without further ado, sit back and enjoy one of the craziest videos I have made on this channel.
I ain't nothing. Had you running in the shop like you're buying something.
TV will blow your head over your shoulder. You're fucking with a pet.
Man, look at the fucking Jake.
Try it, young gunners.
Man came, man.
The cheapest. Now the streets ain't the
We had them playing talking artists in a club and that.
You see, they outside just like how we outside on the block. You wasn't expecting that, was you?
That don't mean they rapping less ass though.
Brother,
That don't make they rapping no better.
Them boys covered up in stab wounds. Chin splashed him and I splashed him too. Six splashed him, peace, I've done him too.
PS!
Hey fam, us niggas.
you see, that's the stuff that be blowing me. All that screaming and stuff, like, that's what New York people be doing. Like, that stuff be blowing me, bro. And it's like, it kind of sounds like he, like, moaning a little bit when he's saying it, bro. Look.
Done it.
PS!
Hey fam, us niggas he done it, innit? Nah.
There's no questions, fam! Why are people for doing that?
The Peckham Boys are a large street gang from Peckham. Within the SE15 postcode, the gang was predominantly based around North Peckham, more specifically the North Peckham Estate, Gloucester Grove Estate, Willowbrook Estate, Camden Estate, and the Sumner Estate, these 5 estates being referred to as the 5 Estates. Now, in the 1990s, these large estates within Peckham each had smaller sets that controlled the estates, and later on, all of these small street gangs would link up to form the larger Peckham Boys collective. Example being the Peckham Grove Boys, the North Peckham Boys, the Yellow Brick Massive, the Outlaws, and the Acorn Boys. It's
So now you understand what does it mean? This is a little UK lesson. So if you hear a group that got boys up in it, what it mean?
Peckham Boys.
That mean they the younger generation. Ain't that right? That's what it mean when you the boys. When they call themselves the boys, it's because they're part of the younger generation.
So it's Peckham, huh?
Peckham, no, all
Peckham
them
Boys and Acorn Boys.
those all them is the other parts of the, you feel me? Those other parts, of the branches and stuff of the gangsters. Other branches, just like it's branches of the GDs, branches of the BDs, branches of the Peckham Boys.
Yeah. So all this, like, is referring to like trees and birds and like.
No, Peckham is the city. The city they hood.
So why is they called Acorn? Oh, because it's.
You feel me?
That's crazy though.
rumored that the larger Peckham Boys gang had originated in the 1970s. By the 90s, however, the 2 main gangs in Peckham included that of the Firehouse Crew, as well as YPB.
I don't think this the younger generation. I don't think this the younger generation if they're talking about the Peckham Boys started in the 1900s. But they told, because I
look like at least like 17 right there, talking about the 1900s.
Like, I ain't gonna bap to you.
They gonna be like 40 years old now.
Nah, they like 50 years old now, bro.
Crazy.
Bro, they said the 1900s, bro.
But we like the 90s or the 80s.
Bro, you gotta look at it, bro. He said 1990s. Wait, hold on.
It's rumored that the larger Peckham Boys gang had originated in the 19.
They look young as hell, black as hell.
We don't talk about their age in this chat. They don't got no age.
Bro.
Unless they what? Everyone 21 in this video.
Yeah, he looking good. 80.
Talk about a good 80.
1970s. By the 90s, however, the 2 main gangs in Peckham included that of the Firehouse Crew, as well as YPB, or the younger Peckham Boys. Later on, however, other gangs.
You see, that's the younger generation. That's the younger. Oh yeah, cause look, in the UK, this how it go, bro. It's youngers and olders, bro. Like, so right now, bro, we the youngers. We the youngers right now, bro. And like your pops, they the olders. So now you gonna say when you say, yeah, your pops is your older on game. And you the younger on game. So what is someone that's younger than the younger? What's someone younger than the younger?
Younger than nigga.
I think it ain't nothing younger than younger. I think when
the babies.
Nah, bro. I think after they do the younger Peckham Boys, everyone just the younger Peckham Boys after that, bro. I think Peckham Boys is just for the original.
They got like school and high school. What? They got high school.
Huh?
Just younger and older.
I guess so, bro. Just younger and older, bro. I guess you gotta be there to be a part of the old.
Graduate.
Gangs became prominent, like PYG, or Pecknarm Young Gunners, SI or Shoot Instant, and S.
That's the branch location.
The Pac-9 Young Gunners. So y'all not getting jiggy with the name.
No, they could have invented something better.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I tell them that the UK names. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
N1 or Spare No One. During the 1990s and 2000s, the Peckham Boys had a very deadly gang feud with the Ghetto Boys from Deptford, as well as Brixton, all which will be discussed in detail within this video. Going into the 2000s,
But then they beefing with the
Bro. Bro.
That's crazy.
Right, so I'm trying to figure out what's funny though. Like explain, can you elaborate what's funny, bro? You need to let them know what's funny.
What?
Let them know what you think is funny.
One of the games called Ghetto Boys, the other one's called Peckham Boys.
So it's funny
Bro.
because the Ghetto Boys beefing with the Peckham Boys.
Yes. Peck who?
Peckham.
Who they pecking for?
No, Peckham is they hood. Peckham is the hood.
Why is they hood called Peckham?
It's Peckham.
Peckham Boys.
Peckham.
Peck them boys.
No, Peckham. Not Peck them
You need
boys.
a whole hood. No, they hood.
Peckham.
No, they hood need a meeting. They need to come to a council agreement. Then they need to change their name.
I'll say.
Peckham.
So you don't know about the burger.
Peckham.
You didn't even find out about the burger bar then.
The who?
The burger bar.
Who?
The burger bar, that's a game.
The burger bar.
That's a game?
Yeah, the game in the UK, the burger bar. On game. That's what you.
Restaurant.
It sound like a good ass.
So if you think they bad, bro, you ain't mad at, you feel me?
the Peckham Boys was subdivided into multiple subsets based around age range, example being PK or the Peckham Kids, the younger Peckham Boys, as well as the younger Peckham Boys. In the mid-2000s, however, new names of the various sets began to emerge, example being SN1, previously the Peckham Boys, PYG or Pecknarm Young Gunners, previously the younger Peckham Boys, and SI or Shoot Instant, which was previously known as the Younger Peckham Boys or YPB. Now, the Peckham Boys would
Bro, what you gotta say that?
All these different names.
All the different names. Bro, but you gotta think about it though. If you really think about it, think about it like how other people look at the Chicago stuff. GDs, BDs, Stones, Vice Lords, Insane Vice Lords, all that shit. Then you get to talk about Dark Side BDs, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, gang? That's how the other states be looking at it in Chicago. And it's like, they just got all, that's basically the same stuff. It's just a little bit different. They got the Peckham Boys, the Burger Bars, and the names do say, I personally will say Chicago do got better gang names.
They do.
But, you feel me? All the gang names, you know, everybody got a whole, I feel like Cali, even Cali, bro, they got the Brown Bloods, the Brown Crips. They even got some, what they call, the Fruity City Bloods. Hey, chat, who, well, do y'all remember what he said? Did he say Fruity City Bloods or, I'm trying to figure out which one. And they was some real Bloods, gang. We did some research on them, and they was some real Bloods. I'm like, man, I didn't know.
Fruity City Blood?
I don't know the exact name. Person, he not up in the chat to even, you feel me, let me know what they called.
Would be making a noise in the streets in the 1990s. It was going into the 2000s, however, that they became one of the most infamous gangs in London as a whole, even making national headlines at the start of the 2000s. In July 2000, a gunman from Peckham noticed a group of people standing outside of the Chicago nightclub within Peckham, southeast London. The gunman started firing indiscriminately into the crowd, hitting 9 people. Among the injured included a 15-year-old girl, as well as 4 other females. One man, who was 27, was found with 2 shots to the chest after the shooting, and was described as in critical condition. You
see, this that goofy stuff that I be trying to tell people about. I was like, bro, if you shoot inside an area, bro, and it's a whole bunch of people up inside the city, and you don't know who it is up in there, you should not be shooting. If you don't know who, if you can't hit your target, if you know you might hit someone else, it's a chance you might hit someone else, you don't need to be shooting. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like that, like I don't understand why they be like, man, well, people be so diabolical, they be like, man, just don't be in the way. Well, like, bro, this how people really be now, bro. It's just diabolical. We don't condone none of these actions. We don't condone none of these actions. It's out this educational documentary.
He, as well as the 8 others, were rushed to hospital, and luckily, all survived the attack. The crime was quickly reported due to how shocking it was. And at the time, this was one of the worst shootings that London had ever seen, shocking nearby communities. This Chicago nightclub, however, was known by Peckham gang members, and 6 months after this deadly shooting, a man was shot dead in a double shooting outside
The Chicago nightclub. Yeah, it's Chicago. And you see, that's Peckham. That's the Peckham Boys stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it's called Chicago, what you think gonna be happening?
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. Do your research on anything named Chicago.
of the same Chicago nightclub. Because of this, it was believed that the nightclub shut down not too long after the violence had occurred. A prominent Peckham rapper known as Giggs, who will become a lot more relevant later, actually referenced this same nightclub in a later song, in which he claimed that he wasn't at the Chicago's.
Yeah, bro. He just said the Johnson. I think the Johnson crew is who was beefing with the Burger Bar, right? Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Look, they named, bro. He just named all them. He just named all the gangs, bro. If you want to read them, that
Fruity City Blood. That gotta be.
that's that California stuff.
Burger Bar Boys. It sounds
That's crazy.
They go by AR now. The Burger Boys.
Yeah.
Burger Bar. Burger Bar Johnson Crew. Bojangles. West Brom Raiders.
Bro, what?
B6 class. That's just a few. Oh, okay. Damn. Grinch out of B6 slash. Bro, niggas be creative. Motherfucker read some shit, be like, yeah, boy. Oh, bro, we call this now. The liquor man. Well, what, bro?
Nightclub to rave, but instead to catch his rivals with a big strap. Just a few months following this wave of violence, in November 2000, a 17-year-old was stabbed to death in a North Peckham estate. His body was later discovered in the back of a vehicle parked at King's College Hospital within South London. An investigation was launched after the attack, and a 17-year-old youth was later arrested and charged. However, I couldn't find if he was found guilty. Rest in peace. Only 9 days later, on the 27th of November 2000, the community would be shocked at the death of a 10-year-old schoolboy who was shockingly killed by young members of the Untouchables, which was a smaller gang.
Bro, you see, you see, the thing is, I never heard about the Untouchables, Shaq. Y'all didn't never tell me about the Untouchables. And you see, I see why y'all don't tell me about them, because anyone that's hitting a little kid, bro, goofy badge, use a goofy. We don't condone any of those activities going on. Whether you in the UK, America, Italy, wherever. That's goofy behavior that we do not condone around here in this educational documentary.
Gang located within Peckham. On the 27th of November 2000 at around 4:30 p.m., 10-year-old Damiola Taylor left Peckham Library and traveled toward the North Peckham estate. Whilst on his way home, he was surrounded by a gang of youths believed to be from the Untouchables gang. One of the youths then used a broken glass bottle and thrusted it toward 10-year-old Damiola Taylor's thigh, sadly resulting in him being stabbed. This wound severed an artery, however, and resulted in Damiola Taylor losing quite a lot of blood on the scene. He was found in the stairwell and was rushed to King's College Hospital.
This is what I mean about the UK, bro. This is what I be talking about, bro. They just use anything is a weapon with the UK, bro. Like the type of people they use, bro. That right there, they using that gang. anything, bro. You gotta understand, bro. UK, they on a different level, bro. You maybe just look at it. Oh, that's just a pencil. No, they don't look at that as just a pencil on gang. So you better. All right, bro. You see, they more creative with this stuff.
Bro, that's how you gotta be, brother. Yeah.
We don't condone any of that, man. We don't condone none of that, bro.
But
Stop.
For that.
What you gotta do? We gotta stop the violence.
Hospital, where he sadly died hours later. A murder investigation was then launched. However, it would take a few years for the people responsible to receive punishment. In 2002, 4 youths, including 2 16-year-old brothers, were arrested and even went on
Bro, you gotta think about it. They doing this stuff in 2002, gang. You was born in 2002. You was born in 2002. On gang. You was actually born in 1999. On gang.
How you know that?
trial for the murder of 10-year-old Damiola Taylor. Following the trial, all four were acquitted of the murder, as the witness was supposedly unreliable. Police continued to investigate following this, and actually found Damiola Taylor's blood on a teen known as Danny Preddy's shoe.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The thing is, bro, like being a witness, bro, I feel like, bro, that's not worth it, bro, because if you, depending on who you snitch on, bro, you might get unalived just for snitching on someone, bro. So, like, if someone did some stuff, bro, would you be a witness? Would you?
Oh, hell no.
Would you? No, look. If they was like, I gang $100,000. You testify, gang. How you testify? Oh, you testify. No, you gotta go. We gotta fit him out. He gotta go. I ain't gonna. No, you
gotta do life.
No, you tripping.
In 2005, both Danny Preddy and his brother Ricky Preddy, who were 16 and 17, were arrested, as well as another 19-year-old man. In 2006, the Preddy brothers were found guilty of Damiola's manslaughter, and were both sentenced to 8 years after being found guilty of Damiola's murder, with this case receiving widespread attention due to how shocking it was. Rest in peace, Damiola Taylor. It's believed that in 2000, a well-respected member of the Peckham Boys known as Tipsy, who was often credited to be one of the richest members of the Peckham Boys at the time. Anyways, he was arrested after being caught with firearms as well as drugs. He was charged and later sentenced to 10 years in prison for the incident. Despite Tipsy's 10-year sentence, however, he was later released in 2004, with this information becoming more relevant as the story goes on. Also around the early 2000s, the Peckham Boys began to consolidate as one large gang that was based off age range, example being YYPB, or Younger Peckham Boys, YPB.
Okay, so it's something younger after younger. It's younger Peckham Boys now. Shit crazy. So I don't know how many youngers they're gonna go, because honestly I thought it was just gonna be one younger. But as much, how many youngers do you think they should do? You feel me? Or do you think they already went too far by doing younger?
They should just kept it young.
Yeah, they should just kept it
Yeah, I
young.
ain't gonna lie.
They said younger.
Younger just sound crazy.
Which, like,
How young you talking about?
Bro, that's I don't know. That's
Yeah,
that
you
UK.
know.
Or Younger Peckham Boys, and finally SN1, which was believed to contain the olders in the gang. Now, fast forwarding to 2003, due to how large the Peckham Boys gang was, a civil war began to brew. This mainly being due to the presence of a recently recruited Peckham Boys member known as Mender. See, Mender was previously associated with the Ghetto Boys, who were at war with the Peckham Boys at this time. He was later defected from the Ghetto Boys, however, and began to associate himself with their rivals, the Peckham Boys. It's even rumored that at one point, Mender robbed a member of the Peckham Boys. This factor, of course, meant that the membership of the Peckham Boys were split. Some took Mender's side, whilst others didn't agree with it and did not trust Mender at all. Sadly, in September 2003, Mender was approached by members believed to be from the Younger Peckham Boys gang. He was then stabbed in the chest by the members who fled seconds later. Emergency services rushed to Mender's aid. However, not long after being stabbed, he was pronounced dead. A murder investigation was launched, and a 17-year-old was sentenced to 11 years, whilst
You look like T. Williams, bro. Hey, Chad, don't folks look like him, bro. Y'all can't sit here and say that he don't look like him, bro. Hold on, you do look like him, bro. Look at him, bro. That look like you, bro. That do look like you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. No, it look like you, bro. I ain't gonna. Don't try to say it look like him.
two other teens were given 7-year terms after being found guilty of Mender's manslaughter. Rest in peace, Mender. Shortly after this, in 2004, after serving around 3 years of his sentence, Peckham legend Tipsy was released in Cambridge to carry out a 4-week placement where he would be helping disabled people. Just a few days after being released, on the 3rd of July 2004 at around 7 p.m., Tipsy would be riding his motorcycle through Camberwell High Street when he was approached by rivals in a car and was rammed off his motorcycle. One of the rival gang members then exited the vehicle and stood over Tipsy, shooting him multiple times in the head and chest before the attackers fled seconds later. Tipsy
I told you they get like that. Like the UK people, they diabolical with it. Like I told you, they be running people over out there, bro.
I definitely seen the video.
They real like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Lots of the stuff that we'd think is like crazy, that's like normal stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like lots of they do lots of crazy stuff and it's just normal to them in the UK.
Tipsy was rushed to a nearby hospital, but was sadly pronounced dead on arrival, with yet another murder investigation being launched. Despite an investigation, as well as one arrest, the murder has actually remained unsolved. One man was charged, however his trial was discontinued and he was found not guilty, leaving the murder of Tipsy unsolved. Rest in peace, Tipsy. Just a few months following this, in October 2004, the rivalry between the Peckham Boys and the Ghetto Boys was televised, when a group of Peckham Boys noticed rival Ghetto Boys outside of the Urban Music Awards, which was being held at the Barbican Centre in London. Shortly after both sides noticed one another, 18 shots would be fired by both groups. During this shooting, a 25-year-old innocent woman, Helen Kelly, was hit by a bullet that ricocheted off the wiring in her.
And this why they being guns.
They don't need no guns.
She got hit off a ricochet.
No guns.
You
She
said
got
that?
hit off a ricochet.
Yes, he missed it, then it ricocheted, then it hit her, and it unalived her. As y'all can see, this was back in the day, bro. You know, UK that it was more wilder back in the day. They really had blicks back in the day. I think they got less blicks now. But back in the day in the UK, I feel I think they had more blicks back in the day than what they do now.
Her bra, changing directions and hitting her in the breast. Now, both groups of gang members dispersed shortly after the shooting, with Helen Kelly being rushed to a nearby hospital, where she luckily recovered and survived the attack. An investigation was launched.
She recovered. Still don't change the fact, bro. That's
Still
still.
don't need no guns.
And later in 2005, 28-year-old Linton Ambersley was jailed for 12 years. Another 28-year-old man known as Tyron Headley was also jailed for assisting an offender. Going into 2005,
I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. At the age of 28, you should be focusing on trying to get your life together, gang. You can start a family or something, bro. You still out here trying to slide on the Peckham Boys and all this stuff at this age, bro.
Talking about it on the Peckham Boys. Yeah.
Like that's kind of crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Giggs, who hailed from the Peckham Boys gang, was released from prison following a 2.5-year prison sentence after allegedly being charged with a firearm offense in 2003. Anyways, shortly after he was released, the Peckham Boys gang became known under multiple new aliases. The Peckham Boys became known as SN1, which stood for Spare No One. The younger Peckham Boys became known as SI, or Shoot Instant, whilst the youngest generation, the younger Peckham Boys, became known as PYG, or Pecknarm Young Gunners. So for simplicity's sake, from now on, I'll refer to the gangs as these three main sets. Shortly after this, Giggs, who I just spoke about.
So y'all not getting jiggy with the names, bro.
The first two, I guess.
You said so.
Alright, but
So what? What? The Pecknam Young Gunners? That's the one you ain't messing with.
they could get something else out.
No.
That shit terrible too. No.
You tweaking, bro. I think the Pecknam Young Gunners, that actually sound like a very
Pecknarm Young Gunners. Bro, what type of Jedi name?
like you gotta think you gotta think about it, bro. The Vietnam War. What was going on in the Vietnam War?
So Pecknarm, bro, they could have told, bro, Omar, why they so, bro, why they want to be known as the Peck? They pecking the
fucking pegs.
Bro, I told you Pecknam is the hood. That's the hood.
What that mean, bro?
He don't land.
Some more feet on land. They need to let that shit go.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's why they reckon Pecknam. Now, if your hood was called Booty, is you repping it?
So they thing was Peck, though. Whatever they here, and then they wanted to do Peck him.
No, where you get a Peck him from?
Peck him.
Where you get a Peckham? Peckham.
H-E-M, I don't know, H-A-M, I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, Peckham, not Peckham.
Peckham, that shit sound too alike, folks. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Peckham, bro. Peckham.
Do you know about this guy though? They said like
head strong as hell.
they said folks a UK legend.
For real?
Yeah.
He like A Boogie.
Did you just say folks look like A
He
Boogie?
do like A Boogie.
He don't look like
He
A
look
Boogie.
like A Boogie.
No, he don't.
He look like A Boogie.
He don't.
Oh, bro, he look like A
He
Boogie.
don't look like no A
Oh, bro,
Boogie,
he
bro.
look like.
Bro,
That's A Boogie. Yeah.
all right, bro, you tripping.
Bro, that's
This
Bro,
why
he
we
look
don't.
like A Boogie.
We don't listen to you,
He
bro.
look like he could be.
No,
He
nah.
look like he could be A Boogie father or something.
like DMX.
Began to experiment with music, often going to the studio and recording songs. Eventually, him alongside the SN1 gang released a 24-track mixtape titled Bloody Raw. Giggs actually had a track dedicated to him titled No 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 Freestyle, with this song celebrating his freeing from prison. Within this track, Giggs mainly rapped about females, as well as the streets of Peckham. This in fact was one of the first instances of Giggs releasing public music. However, later
I ain't gonna lie, I mess with the cover art. It look like there's some anime stuff going on. Like the cover artist
Bro, it's like a game.
look like a game, bro. I messed with it, bro. I messed with the cover art, bro. But I honestly, if I seen that cover art, bro, I would not click on it just because it looked like it would be like a soundtrack to like a Tekken video game or something, bro.
Later down the line, Giggs would become one of the biggest UK rappers coming out of Peckham. At the end of August 2005, 4 younger Peckham boys, including Bertz, Tiny Ryder, Timmy, and Diamond, stormed a christening that was being held in Peckham. Bertz then used a gun and shot into the air. This bullet then ricocheted after being shot and hit an innocent woman who was cradling her baby. Sadly, this woman died shortly after being shot, with the younger Peckham boys then robbing
They tweaking, they hitting everybody but the niggas they ain't.
Bro, I tell you, I've been telling
the
you.
guns.
No, bro, this when they had the guns, bro.
And they not used to using them.
This was back in, bro. We didn't even get to the real new generation yet, bro. We didn't even get into the 2020s yet, bro. I ain't gonna. This still unk them. This still unk them right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Right now, we still reacting to unk them.
Nah, this is crazy.
I ain't gonna bat to you, bro.
The older generation have more knowledge with them bitches. Like, damn.
I mean, bro, this what unk them was at their prime time. You feel me?
Yo, they just got them bitches.
bystanders and fleeing seconds later. An investigation was launched. However, before police had any information on Bertz, he went on to kill again just weeks later. 2 weeks later, in September 2005, that same YPB member, Bertz, was traveling around Peckham. He noticed a well-known female member of the SN1 gang known as Ruthless. SN1 was actually closely associated with the younger Peckham boys. This didn't matter to Bertz, however, who after noticing Ruthless, then pulled her out from a car and stabbed her multiple times in the heart. Sadly, she died minutes later. With another investigation
for hanging with the ops. Like, you said a reasonable crash out? Did you just say this? That's not a reasonable.
What he do?
Bro, I think you didn't hear what he said, bro.
Nah.
You texting them B-dubs, ain't you?
I'm gonna text her. I wish.
You texting the B-dubs, bro.
I wish.
Yeah, I know your mama ain't texting you at 2 a.m. That's what I'm saying. It's the B-dubs.
being stabbed her This didn't matter to Bertz, however, who after noticing Ruthless, then pulled her out from a car and stabbed her multiple times in the heart. Sadly, she died minutes later, with another investigation being launched. Bertz was quickly
Well, that's that water they have got over there.
You said it's the water?
Yeah, it's the water.
The water in the UK?
Yeah, boy. It's something in the water. It's something missing in the water. It's something.
I ain't gonna lie, low key. Folks kind of look like you with a more fat head. With a more fat head, gang.
Hell no.
Bro look like you, gang. Bro look like you.
arrested and charged with both murders. It was said in court that Bertz had attacked Ruthless due to the fact that she was heard disrespecting him on a phone call a day earlier. Bertz confessed to killing Ruthless, however never confessed to killing the innocent woman 2 weeks earlier. After a trial, however, Bertz was found guilty and was sentenced to 30 years in prison for both murders. Rest in peace. It's even believed that following the death
It's crazy. He only got 30 years for 2 bodies.
Mm-hmm.
But they said, I guess they didn't know about the other body, I guess. He ain't never admitted. They say he ain't never admitted that body. I don't know if they charged him for it, bro. Because, you know, people want to admit to something, they're still charging with it.
death of Ruthless, Giggs, also from the SN1 crew, released a track in her remembrance in 2008. This titled Ruthless Freestyle. Rest in peace. Now, in 2006, a large group of around 30 Shoot Instant gang members
They said T Wiz is a hazard if you talking about that's a reasonable crash out. Okay, we gotta watch out for Birdie in this educational documentary.
From Peckham traveled from their main turf onto the rival Ghetto Boys block. Upon reaching the block, the large group noticed the brother of two prominent Ghetto Boy members known as Smiler and Craver. This man was Jason Gale Bent, and
you see, folks' name is Smiler and Craver. Smiler and Craver.
That's his first and last name?
No, I think those they street names, guys.
Oh, boy, I thought that was his name, boy, right there.
I think it's two people that we talking about, bro.
two prominent Ghetto Boy members known as Smiler and Craver. This man was Jason Gale Bent and was actually stabbed 10 years earlier, causing him to turn his back on the gang violence in the area. Anyways, after the large group of Shoot Instant members noticed Jason Gale Bent, one of them retrieved a firearm and shot toward him. A fight then broke out. However, during this fight, he was stabbed in the heart, with the Shoot Instant members fleeing seconds later. Jason Gale Bent staggered for a few minutes after the attack. However, he collapsed in his home and sadly died.
You see, it's too much going on, bro. Do y'all even understand what just happened?
Somebody shot into a crowd. Niggas started fighting. A nigga got stabbed in the heart, went home, got later. That shit is crazy.
Wait, cause you see, what I'm confused about is, bro.
Niggas missed they shot.
That's what I'm trying to say. Did the person that missed their shot get unalive?
I don't even know.
That's what I'm trying to say. Cause I be like, bro, I hope he ain't missed his shot, and then they end up a knife up on him, bro. Hold on.
Died. Jason Gale Bent's fight, he was stabbed. One of them retrieved a firearm and shot toward him. A fight then broke out. However, during this fight, he was stabbed in the heart, with the Shoot Instant members fleeing seconds later. Jason Gale Bent staggered for a few minutes after.
It sounded like the gang member shot at him. They missed and then got up on him with a knife.
They only had one bullet.
That's what it sounds like.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I did hear about another story inside the UK, bro. I forgot what video that was.
Oh, yeah.
Bro ended up blowing, but he ain't had enough bullets. They ended up doing him dirty.
That's
Cause they said bullets is expensive in the UK, bro.
boy,
They don't want y'all to have them bitches.
They ain't gonna back to you like.
They don't want y'all to even own them.
After the attack. However, he collapsed in his home and sadly died. Emergency services and police arrived on the scene shortly following the attack. An investigation was launched. However, it's believed that the murder has remained unsolved, with the police connecting the murder of Jason Gale Bent to the attempted murder of another man in nearby Deptford only a few minutes later. Rest in peace, Jason Gale Bent. Following this, a week later, Ghetto Boys would plan to carry out drive-by shootings outside of schools in Peckham in an attempt at killing YPB members.
Did these people just said they finna do drive-bys outside of what? Did they really just say that game?
Plan to carry out drive-by shootings outside of schools in Peckham in an attempt at killing YPB members thought to be behind the murder of Jason Gale Bent a week earlier. Their plans were interrupted, however, when police evacuated over 2,000 pupils from Peckham Academy, as well as Harris Girls Academy. The school
Yeah, you see, they need to be locked up. Someone need to lock these people up. Like, if you just sit there, you be like, oh yeah, gang, like, we finna go, that's where you finna go slide. Like, out of all the places, you say you finna slide right there. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. If anybody tell me, yeah, I'm finna go slide, and then I'll be like, where you finna go slide? And they say, there? Bro, I don't, we is not friends, bro. We is not friends. We not family, bro. You get away from me. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Schools were later reopened a few days after the threats when police believed it was safe for the pupils to attend school. Peckham Boys in November 2006 were so influential within the streets, in fact, that they actually appeared in a Time Out magazine, being ranked among the top 100 most influential groups within London at the time, just showing how prominent they had become at the time. However, not everyone knew the violent backstory regarding the gang that was only going to get worse and more deadly as the years went on. In February 2007, a group of Peckham gang members were arguing amongst one another, as they had allegedly pulled off a few successful robberies. However, some members didn't split any of the money with the others. Due to this, a group of Peckham members sought out other Peckham members. As a result of this, 15-year-old Michael Dosunmu was shot dead whilst in his bed, with
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You see, yo, my boy Ghost. You see, the whole thing is, I ain't gonna lie to you. When it comes to doing business with street people, you gotta make sure everybody get the right amount. Cause you see, if you don't make sure everybody get the right amount, it's either they probably gonna backdoor you or they gonna snitch on you. So make sure everybody get the right amount because those really gonna be the two options if someone feel like they getting played. And we don't condone any of those activities going on in this educational documentary.
With this being a case of mistaken identity, as the attackers wanted to kill his older brother. Only days after this, however, 21-year-old Javari Crichton approached a group of Peckham members to discuss the money made from the robberies. After arriving at the agreed spot, he was stabbed to death by the Peckham gang members. Now, an investigation was launched into both murders. The killing of Javari Crichton remains unsolved. However, 2 men were jailed for 30 years in connection to the murder of Michael Dosunmu. The police linked both the murder of Javari Crichton and Michael Dosunmu together and believed it was a result of an internal conflict within the Peckham Boys gang. Rest in peace, both Javari Crichton and Michael Dosunmu. Shortly after these 2 murders, in July 2007, a prominent member of the SN1 gang, known under the street name Raver, was arrested after his car was stopped by police. He was found in possession of a MAC-10 machine gun, 3 handguns, 2 silencers, 379 rounds of ammunition, 60,000 fake pills, and finally thousands of pounds of cocaine. During
As you can hear, you see, folks got blicks. You see what bro. You see that's why I be trying to tell y'all Americans.
Well, he had book with that.
That's what you have. They put them over. That's what you had. First of all, why'd you ride it with all that inside your car? Like, hold up, bro. Why'd you ride it with that? Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, that's crazy. I feel like, bro, like, I ain't gonna cap to you. If you doing something like that, bro, you should at least, you feel me, like, go, like, you gonna have to take multiple trips, bro. If you trying to ride like that, you gotta take multiple trips. Because all that at one time, gang, you just trying to, you a risky man, bro. He a real risk taker for sure. We don't condone none of those activities. I ain't gonna lie to you.
the trial, the handguns were investigated and were actually linked to 6 unsolved shootings in the months prior. In the end, however, Raver was sentenced to life in prison with a minimum of 10 years. Around 3 months following this incident, in October 2007, a group of Peckham boys noticed a group of rival ghetto boys in New Cross. Both groups began to shoot toward each other. However, sadly during the shooting, an innocent nurse known as Madga Pniewska was hit and
This what I'm saying, bro. This the goofy stuff I be talking about. This why I be like, bro, they be having blinks. They be doing stuff. And the thing is, bro, it's what they do. But that's why I say, bro, they better at just using their knives, bro. Like they max prestige duelers when it comes to the knife. Like when it comes to the knife, bro. But I was gonna tell you, bro, it be levels to this knife stuff. You can't just come out there thinking you finna go crazy with someone that been inside this stuff for 10 years out here in folks real life dueling, bro. Like I ain't gonna copy. I low key think it's easier to be a gangbanger in America. Low key, you gotta think about it, bro, because it's like gang. You gotta be fit out there because if you don't got that knife, you gotta real life. If you want to get your op in the UK, bro, you gotta hawk them down, bro. That's what I'm saying. If you don't got, you gotta be an athletic person. You real life gotta be. You feel me?
Funny as hell.
You gotta real life train to be inside the streets inside the UK. And I seen someone that wasn't fit inside the streets and they caught him in the corner.
Funny as hell.
You don't want to get caught in the corner, gang. I ain't gonna bap to you, bro.
sadly died on the scene, with both groups dispersing after the shooting. Emergency services arrived shortly after the shooting. Upon arriving, an investigation was launched into the murder. A Ghetto Boys member known as Toner was arrested and charged. However, he didn't actually shoot
Bro, you see, y'all talk a little bit loud. Talk a little bit loud, nigga. You see, you ain't used to talking loud. I'm training you. So one day, you see now one day, you want to be like Castanet or you want to be like Aiden Ross? If you being quiet, you gonna be like Aiden Ross. Okay. You know Aiden Ross was twerking on the dude while working, while he was working out. You want to be Aiden Ross? I mean, T. Riz already knew about Aiden Ross. You the only one that said you be like Aiden Ross. Hey, T. Riz ain't say he wanted to be Aiden Ross. Hey, Chad, y'all heard him. Folks want to be like Aiden Ross, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You see Chad saying, oh, Oh, they, oh. That's what I'm saying. Folks gonna be Aiden Ross. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Madga, but did know who did and decided not to snitch, eventually being given 20 years for the incident. Rest in peace, Madga Pniewska. Shortly after this, on the 14th of October 2008, a group of gang members from Woolwich approached a man and asked him,
You a bad team, man.
Nah, y'all a bad team, man. Y'all a bad team, man. Hell no, boy. Bro, I ain't one hero. I didn't know who it was. Nah, y'all some bad team, man.
You a bad team, man.
where he was from. The man responded Peckham and was then shot dead before he could say anything else. With the attackers fleeing shortly after the shooting, this murder has remained unsolved, with police believing it was due to the rivalries that the Peckham gangs had gotten themselves into. It's also known that the man was believed to be innocent and was not in fact involved with the Peckham gangs, but was from the area. Rest in peace. Now, at the end of 2007, Giggs released one of his first albums titled Ard Bodied. This album
Hey, no, you can't be coming in. No, don't be coming in cursing. Don't curse.
What's the alternative word for?
Do you even know what Betty Man is?
No, I'm offended. I was just.
Also, you.
And it mean you know the other people. I don't know. I know what.
Yeah, Betty Man.
Yeah, no, they some baddie boys.
I ain't gonna get. They called you, bro. They called you the Betty Man. They ain't no back to you, bro. So.
Bro, I ain't got no first knowledge on Aiden Ross. I just know folks that, bro.
No, you can't. It's too late now, bro. You can't explain it, bro. It's too late,
bro.
It's too late now, bro.
I ain't got so much information on that man, folks. That's crazy, folks. I don't know nothing about that man, folks. Now
you a baddie, man.
in fact, featured one of his biggest songs titled Talkin' to Hardest, which has amassed over 46 million streams on Spotify and 11 million views on YouTube. This track is actually often credited to be the UK's unofficial national anthem, just showing how prominent Giggs had become within the UK rap scene. Now, during the summer months of 2008, both the Ghetto Boys and a member of the OPB gang, a subset of the Shoot Instant gang, known as Killa Kai, arranged to squash the beef between Ghetto and Peckham. The two gangs then decided to attend the Notting Hill Carnival. Around 180 members of both Ghetto and Peckham met each other and made their way toward the carnival. However, they were intercepted by police who thought that both Ghetto and Peckham were going to war one another. This was actually...
Bro, he talking about, well, you went Aiden Ross. Hell no, you can't wish that on your homie. Z, folks, I being wrong, folks. I ain't know what was saying in Ross. You tweaking, bro.
You have one person defending you.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody else said you a baddie man.
Hey, y'all.
Everybody else said, hey, Wiz. Look, everyone else said he a batty man. He's a batty man on game.
Hey, look, I'm gonna remember y'all names.
Ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna remember y'all names when y'all request the music, and I got the remote. Bro, why you get played?
Nah, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna remember their names. Hey, Lay Dude, yeah. Yo.
one of the biggest moments in Peckham, as now the gangs in Peckham were affiliated with the Ghetto Boys. Giggs rapped about this incident in the track titled Ruthless Freestyle, where he rapped Ghetto versus Peckham. I ain't on that dead beef, so I holla at my motherfucking guy Smiley. Killa Kai, who operated the link-up, also mentioned it, rapping, I organized Ghetto linking NARM. I made history. Darg, I'm a boss in the NARM.
What fit is this?
I mean, honestly... It looked like a baseball cap. It honestly looked like a baseball cap, bro, I think.
With tablecloth.
No, it might be a sun cap like you said, because it's going all the way around.
Like you got that little swoop on me. What the
like
fuck is that? Is that a hood on it?
It's a beach hat, bro. I think it's a beach hat, bro.
Bro.
A beach hat, and then he got a mask to match the beach hat?
Yeah.
That's some diabolical work.
It was a southeast link-up. Anyhow, we got Carney, it would have been nuts. The story of both the Peckham and Ghetto beef was eventually adapted into a movie by Rapman titled Blue Story. This movie was an instant hit and was even nominated for multiple awards. Now, in 2008, whilst the gang feud between the Ghetto Boys and Peckham was no longer, the Peckham-based gangs had now found themselves in a rivalry with Brixton gangs like OC, which later became 410, as well as Gas, which was predominantly based around the Angeltown estate, which in itself has a long history.
I ain't gonna lie to you. They put real thought into that architecture. Look at that architecture of that project, bro.
Bro, cause they be having, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
That stuff be,
Bro, do you think they gonna be able to beat O Block?
What, bro?
Do you think this estate chat is the Angel Town able to beat O Block? I ain't gonna lie to you. It look like they can't look. It look like they got like this, like 5 different gangs inside their hood. Okay, it look like they got a different gang in each corner, bro. Look.
Imagine they catch you in that little centipede.
Everybody come out.
Everybody come outside, bro. Everybody come outside, bro. They have a real life duel, bro. And the dueling don't look as cool as like we thought, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I seen some UK people duel, bro. They don't, bro. They look like GTA characters with a machete.
Some about GTA characters.
Like look, where you be kind of.
Oh, they funny as hell.
Like I ain't gonna cap to you, gang. I seen them duel. I be like, oh, they don't be on that. They don't be on all that stuff for real. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Of gangs on the estate. The most well-known gang that splintered off from Gas Gang was actually Get Back Gang, or 150, which in itself has become a very prominent gang within South London in recent years. This Peckham and Brixton rivalry became very deadly, very quickly, as you will see as this video goes on. Now, in August 2008, the first instance of this beef kicking off would occur only weeks after the two sides began to rival one another. In August 2008, a group of Brixton gang members believed to be from the OC gang would ride out onto Walworth Road within Walworth, SE17. The OC gang members from Brixton noticed 2 members of the Shoot Instant gang known as Snap Capone and Butch. After both Butch and Snap Capone
Bro, he looked like someone, bro, that just don't talk. He just look like he don't talk, bro. He look like his life, bro. He don't even want to be here for real, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It look like he took that picture. He look like, man, I don't got no other options but this. I ain't gonna lie to you.
noticed the OC members they ran into a cost-cutter store. However, the OC gang members began to fire toward them, hitting an innocent 18-year-old named Ryan Bravo, who was by
He look like Gucci Mane, bro.
Yeah.
He look like Gucci Mane, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. He look like Gucci Mane. Okay.
Like prime Gucci.
He looked like Gucci when he first came out. Okay, when he got it moving. Man, that's crazy, bro. How many innocent people have they hit so far, bro, in this video?
Too many.
We only 19 minutes in, gang, and they hit 2 mamas.
They hit a 10-year-old.
Oh yeah, that on gang they
hit him.
They hit a woman in the heart.
But I think she was in the streets.
Oh shit.
I think she was with that street stuff. But I don't know anyone else though. Wait, dang, that's like four innocents already off the back, bro. I told you they tripping. At this, we haven't even got to 2015 yet, gang.
buying milk at the time. He was sadly pronounced dead seconds after being hit, with the Brixton gang members fleeing. It's rumored that an OC member known as Huss was later arrested for this brazen shooting and was handed 24 years. Huss was even remembered by SD from Harlem Spartan.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
But why his pants so tight? Why he posing like?
I ain't gonna lie, he do look a little folks look like he one of those one of the sus people that went to TF South.
That's crazy.
On game. But we can't even say nothing about the tight pants, bro, because they could real life get on that with us, bro. Like you know what Chicago gang go. They gonna pull up Vaughn off 1700 and lose that. We lost. We lost because his pants is not tight like Vaughn off 1700. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We get to talking too crazy, they gonna pull up Vaughn off 1700. Yeah. We'll lose or something on the side, bro.
Funny.
Okay.
In 2022, with SD posting this on his story. Rest in peace, Ryan Bravo. A month later, in September 2008, police conducted multiple raids on high-ranking members of the Peckham Boys, leading to multiple arrests. Just under a month following these raids on prominent Peckham Boys, in October 2008, members associated with the Brixton gangs noticed 20-year-old Terms, who was a known...
We don't be wearing leggings and tights now. Now you going a little bit too far, bro. I don't think. I mean, it do be looking kind of tight, bro. But no one in here right now got some super tight. I think my pants might be Nah, his young Jesus about the same tight as mine. Folks, he got the loosest pants, but he got joggers on. But I ain't gonna lie to you, in high school, bro, like I ain't gonna count both of y'all really, bro. They always had he had the fattest pants ever.
Bro,
His pants was always overly big, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, like his pants, bro. And then he didn't wear a belt either, so that stuff just used to be like.
bro, I ain't had no belt, bro. My dog was, bro, Smokey ate.
Bro used to be, bro. We used to be in gym, bro. Folks used to be playing basketball in Timberland boots, bro, in shorts.
Look, this ain't about that.
I'm like, bro,
this ain't about that.
Bro,
Somebody stole my jumpsuit.
Someone stole your jumpsuit, so you
I
hooping.
ain't gonna count, but
And some short. I'm not hooping. I'm not hooping, bro. I'm not hooping in no Timberland boots and basketball shorts.
Boy, we playing soccer. I had Tim's on. Boy, you know how hard I kicked that?
Bro, you be tripping.
An SN1 member from Peckham. The Brixton members then shot dead Terms as he left his house. Rest in peace, Terms. Due to this, the Peckham and Brixton rivalry became very heated and was talk of the town in both Peckham and Brixton. If you would like a video on the Brixton gangs in the future, let me know in the comments below. Now, around this time, Giggs from the SN1 gang was actually making waves in the UK road rap scene, previously dropping his
Oh, why do he look like, bro? He like so. He looked like someone cool pops that got all the stories about how he been in the streets. You see, I was there just like you. He the person that's always giving you those uncuttable cutscenes, bro. When you gotta sit there, you try to get him to stop talking.
And then you find out he snitched years later.
Hey, you can't be putting that on Gibbs' name.
Oh, bro.
You can't be playing with the OG Gibbs, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That will not be
I'm
tolerated
just
here.
saying, bro. That had be like.
On game, you gotta come correct though.
Yeah.
Make sure it ain't Gibbs' name when you say snitch. Snitch and Gibbs don't go together. On game.
Okay.
debut album Walk Into Park earlier in 2008. This album in fact further shone a spotlight on Giggs, who was already gaining a buzz off the back of his track Talkin' to Hardest. In November 2008, Giggs was actually nominated for the BET Awards, eventually winning the Best UK Hip Hop Act, which was a crazy accomplishment for Giggs, as he was one of the pioneers of the UK road rap scene, as was SN1 as a whole group. Sadly, however, even though all of these new eyes were looking in on the Peckham-based collective, there was still a war brewing in the streets, and in 2009, the war continued. In February 2009, 25-year-old Big Larry, who was alleged to have been a well-respected
Ain't England one of the countries that's inside the UK? Hey, chat. What's the UK? Because I thought the UK was just one big old country, and then they told me the UK is like England, Great Britain, right? I don't know what else.
It is the United Kingdom.
Yeah, but I don't know what other kingdoms it is. But I thought the UK was just one. Like, cause you gotta think about it, gang. I thought United Kingdom, United States, like gang, like on gang. That's how it was. Like they just decided to be like, oh yeah, we the United Kingdom though. But it was basically the same stuff. But they said England, Wales, Scotland, and North Ireland. He just said like four difference. He just said four of them, bro.
Shit, it could be more. Shit.
It's not no more, bro. Those the ones, bro. Yeah. It ain't no more. He just named the ones, bro. So, bro, it could be more. You think it's some hidden ones on the map still?
Well, they might be recruiting and shit.
I mean, they did take over Northern Ireland. Do your research on the UK taking over Northern Ireland, and the people in North Ireland telling me they're the UK when they literally in Ireland.
That's great.
They not even in the UK, gang. They gotta take a flight to get to the UK, gang. They gotta go over water.
Funny as hell.
But they said they UK though on gang. Then they gonna hit me with the what about Hawaii?
Yeah.
Don't say yeah to that.
Cause it's Hawaii. Then what's that other cold ass?
Alaska.
Yeah.
Alaska really Canada. Alaska really Canada. Do your research.
But that's it's still U.S. property.
Yeah. But that's really UK. America took that, bro. On gang, let's start there. That's really UK stuff. Even though they brought it from Russia, you feel me? But that's really Canada stuff. because it's connected to Canada.
Yeah.
Beckham older would be walking down a street in Dulwich when a gunman, believed to be from the SN1 gang, approached him from behind. The gunman then shot 25-year-old Big Larry in the head, killing him instantly. It's rumored that Big Larry actually had a falling out with other Peckham gang members, eventually leading to his death, as he was once a well-known Peckham gang member. An investigation was launched into his murder. However, despite an entire investigation, the murder of Big Larry remains unsolved. Rest in peace, Big Larry. Now, during 2009, police would be looking into one of the Peckham gangs, this being PYG, as they, as well as the other Peckham gangs like SN1 and OPB, had been in an ongoing war with Brixton around this time. Anyways, the solicitors of these PYG members had actually been given access to CCTV that showed both Peckham members as well as Brixton members riding out onto one another. It's rumored that an associate of one of the Peckham gangs then accessed the CCTV and uploaded it onto YouTube, where it gained thousands of views. OC members from Brixton later rapped about this, dissing the PYG gang and calling
That these people really reposted them doing stuff they not supposed to be doing. And then you see, that would be blowing me about really just rappers in general, bro. Rappers be like, man, they locking me up for no reason. Gang, do you not see you was just bragging about all the stuff you did, and now you surprised that they locking you up? Come on now, these educational documentaries be crazy how they just be snitching on themselves and then be surprised that they end up in jail. I just don't understand that stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you.
them the police, as they had access to the CCTV footage.
Editors, pussios.
Pussios. What you know about pussios?
Nah, shit, boy. Is that a cereal box?
Pussios. What? I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. They said they don't even say that no more. That's what the old heads say. Chat, ain't that right? Ain't that what the old heads say?
They ate too much Cheerios. Bro.
Cheerios. What made y'all add the O to it?
Bro, they had that fucking Cheerios commercial back in the day.
So you think Cheerios is the reason why they say pussy, yo?
He said that's the origin.
That's the origin story.
I don't think Cheerios are the reason.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even think they be eating Cheerios out there for real, bro. They be eating toast on beans.
What?
CCTV! Man's working at the Jake, man. Man's working at the fucking Jake.
Try it, young gunners.
Chat. Tell them how y'all be eating toast and beans.
What did you mean beans and toast? Like fried beans?
Beans and toast.
Like what type of beans?
Beans and toast.
Like the Mexican fried beans? Like that be on burritos and shit?
What's Cheerios? Cheerios is the cereal.
Whoa, no. Oh, they ain't got no artificial.
They said it's the pee hole. But we know what y'all mean by that. We know
that's serious,
They said that's Jamaican slang, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they said nah.
So they got Jamaicans in the UK?
They said nah. General said, oh, that was Ghost. They said nah, they eat orange and beans.
Orange and beans, that's crazy.
I don't think they eat orange and beans. I don't think. No, you know they be eating tuna and beans.
How and why?
On gang,
with crackers or some shit?
No. Basically the loaded potato, but the loaded potato is beans and tuna, gang.
What the fuck?
That's so crazy.
On gang, because they got on Keith Lee. They got on Keith Lee because he ain't mess with it.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was the beans and tuna on the baked potato, gang.
Nah, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They feel like be eating that, gang.
They in the trenches.
They said they be in the trenches, bro. They said it's
what type of beans, bro?
It's called a jacket potato. They says the specific words is jacket potato.
That's a bean?
No, the potato with the beans and the tuna, bro. You finna Google what the jacket potato is, bro. You finna Google what the jacket potato is, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The jacket potato, bro. Some girl in the UK said they said
when I look up jacket potato, they just show the regular ass baked potato.
Yeah, because they got the special stuff. They said the white Brits eat that.
The white Brits, oh, bro.
And so I guess it's a Caucasian thing.
That's nice.
It's a Caucasian thing. White people, he said, us brother have what on game. What tattoo I'm gonna get next? I was thinking about getting a tattoo on my lip, like X4, just to like cement myself as a real life content creator, bro.
No, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard, folks.
White Brits have.
That's gonna be hard.
bro, what do you mean by that? But they said white Brits have gray and green feet.
Gray and green feet.
Gray and blue feet.
Gray and blue.
They said the Caucasians out there do.
Because the UK don't get a lot of sunlight, so what? They turn gray.
Yeah, I said they turn gray without the sun, bro. No, I don't think that's how it works, bro. I don't think they turn gray with. No. If anything, they get just lighter. They just get lighter, man.
Get like
Great.
Hey, gang, why they feet turn gray and blue? Like, is you for real right now?
Nah, that shit for real. That shit hurt.
He said we call him Bluefoot.
Oh, I think he for real. He crazy.
Okay, no, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Because they ain't got no GMO in their food.
Hey, man,
Gang, did you just say because they don't got no GMO?
Yeah, bro, they ain't got no artificial.
We don't need no GMO. That's the
Nah,
problem. What are you talking about?
Would not be gray and
Yeah,
blue.
you think they're the only country that eat? You think they're the only country that got healthy food, gang?
Almost.
No. What?
All right, so who else got healthy food?
Healthy food, bro. If you go to folks always making a video. Thailand. You go to Thailand. You go to Thailand.
Boy, they eat cats, boy.
They don't eat cats.
Boy, they eat frogs. I done seen, I don't know who it was, but it was one of them.
Wait. Bro, they don't eat that type of stuff, bro. You talking about
I seen one. They cook chitlin up right in the oven.
Chitlin is black people, bro. That's what we eat, bro.
They had a whole.
I don't eat that.
They had bull bowels, boy.
Yeah, you know.
They cleaned it out. Yeah, they were scooping it between the skin, bro. Get off.
That's the natural food, gang.
Bro, no.
What you think they gotta do to the food
and
before
they
it
put rice and peppers up it?
They be putting rice and peppers on. Bro, in the UK they put beans and tuna, gang. That's their special
Wait,
thing.
they put beans in tuna?
Yes, bro.
Nigga, I thought you said beans and tuna.
It's the same thing, bro.
Oh, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
That's not the same thing.
Beans on tuna.
They open his mouth and put it up in there. Or they just
Wait, what are you talking? Bro, what are you talking about, bro? I'm talking about a baked potato.
Oh, nigga, I thought they put the beans in the tuna. And then like ate it out the tuna.
Dang, bro. I don't even know what you
I'll take, man. I'm looking at the gym.
Following this, in November 2009, 22-year-old Daniel Duke, or Mimer, who was allegedly associated with the MOB gang, which was an acronym for Mandem on Brandon, this being a crew originating from the Brandon estate.
What?
Mandem on Brandon.
No, Mandem on Brandon.
Mandem on Brandon. That sound like a...
Mandem, bro. Hey, chat. Tell them what Mandem mean. Mandem basically mean phono.
Oh, for real?
Phono.
Mandem.
Mandem. I don't know, man.
You see?
That type shit.
Yeah. I fuck with Mandem over there.
Mandem are goofy.
Oh, okay. Mandem over there. That's how you gotta do it, bro. You see, like on game, Mandem a pussy-o.
A pussy-o.
On game, you see, we learning the UK stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you.
State, SE-17, which was later popularized after Moscow. 17 began to become more prominent on the estate. Anyways, 22-year-old Mimer was shot 3 times near an underground station within Kennington.
I ain't gonna lie, folks look a little bit older than 22.
Boy, this guy look a good 37, boy. What the fuck? You can tell just by the face structure, the mustache, boy.
You said, and that's Uncle mustache? Okay. But I ain't gonna lie, this 2009, they was looking grown at the age of like, you feel me?
Bro, that's all. Damn, boy, they was
Back in the
like,
day, they just got old, overly fast, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, they got they full though the body at like the age of like 16 back in the day, bro. Like you saw how they bro, by the age of 30, bro, back in the day, bro, they look like they done fought 3 world wars, bro.
Damn.
Oh gang, it be bad for the older people, bro.
In South London, police and emergency services quickly arrived on the scene and transported 22-year-old Mimer to a nearby hospital, where he was sadly pronounced dead later that same day. An investigation was launched shortly after his murder, with 2 rumored Shoot Instant members from Peckham being arrested and charged in connection. However, following a trial, both were acquitted of the murder charge and were let free. Rest in peace, Daniel Duke, or Mimer. At the end of 2009 and start of 2010, the Peckham Boys were basically the most well-known gang in London, often disrupting police and the community. The Peckham Boys were even seen.
Bro, did you say they started like 1990?
Yeah, they was a good 17 back then.
Yeah, bro.
They had kids.
Do y'all like Versace and True Religion and Rick Owens? I ain't gonna back to you. I don't be wearing the designer stuff, bro. Back in the day, bro, True Religion, bro, people don't wear True Religion. No, we saw Playboy, you saw Playboy Cardi.
Bogus is here.
Playboy Cardi had on the True Religion gang,
Yeah.
but nah, we don't be wearing True Religion no more. I ain't gonna back to you. Versace, that's old. Versace, but this head on me like I was like, okay, you know that?
But I ain't gonna lie, some designers do be comfortable as hell.
Bro, what designer have you had?
I forget.
Except for the products that you wear hiking
Bitches
in.
was not motherfucking that comfortable. They was alright. I forget.
Bro was hiking in products. Now he said that designer is comfortable, bro. Like they ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He said anything, bro. Off-White cool. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You said not too much on King Vamp.
King, that's your King Vamp. You really just type that up. Alright, watch, boy. He gon' wait in your closet, drink your blood. Freaky, bro. Freaky vampire.
Yeah, I told you, bro. People mess with him, bro.
No, bro. He got 8 crystals on his face, calling himself a vampire, bro.
Seen having a snowball fight with Met police officers in an old video, which has since been recovered from around the end of 2009. This snowball fight actually led to the police retreating back into their van and closing the door, where the Peckham Boys continued to throw snowballs at them, even pulling the door back open. Now, going into 2010, the war between Peckham and Brixton quickly became one of the most talked about on the streets at the time, with the Peckham gangs even beginning to rival one another at one point in 2010, with the gang from Letsham splintering off and rivaling the rest of Peckham. Now, during 2010, a prominent Shoot Instant member known as Nutty was on remand after allegedly purchasing guns in a different town. He didn't act alone, however, and a separate 17-year-old known as Samuel was also facing charges.
Hey, okay. Folks said.
Wait, what he say? Ed Hardy back in
No. Folks, what my boy Ghost said.
Oh, when Cardi bites you, you go to her. Bro, he go, boy.
Okay. Don't get bit by Playboy Cardi. That's all I'ma say, bro.
However, was let out under investigation. Nutty then offered Samuel money to take the fall on the gun charge at the trial. However, Samuel denied this, and in June 2010, only days before the trial was set to start, Samuel was shot dead by Peckham gang members in a car. The car was then set on fire by a PYG member known as CS, with Samuel still being inside the vehicle. This then led to yet another murder investigation being launched. Police quickly connected this incident to the gun charge, and even charged Shoot Instant member Nutty for the murder of Samuel. They also charged CS for burning the car used in the attack, and following a lengthy trial, Nutty was sentenced to life with a minimum of 32 years for arranging the murder of Samuel, while CS was sentenced to 4 years for discarding of the car.
4 years, but hey, I ain't gonna cap to you. That's low key. That's actually not that bad of a sentence, bro. 4 years.
Man, 4 years and she just seen him get 32, but she felt blessed. I don't know if it was for her. Was it for her?
No, I mean they just helped burn the car.
All type of shit.
Like,
bro.
so you feel me? But it's still like even you just being involved with that, bro. You getting blessed for even getting 4 years. Like you involved with that type of stuff, bro. Normally they hitting you with more just for you. Like, oh yeah, you want to help?
No.
You want to help? All right, book game. You already know how that be going, bro. Don't commit no crimes. We don't condone that. You feel me? It would not go in your favor.
Rest in peace, Samuel. Now, one of the main blocks that identified with the Peckham Boys was that of the Lettsome estate, which around the 2010s splintered off from the Peckham gangs like PYG, SN1, OPB, and SI or Shoot Instant. The gang from the Lettsome estate then became known as the Lettsome G's, with this gang going on to rival their old friends from Peckham. Around this time, the PYG or Pecknarm Young Gunners gang became more prominently known under the name Anti. This war between Peckham and Lettsome then got very deadly as the year 2010 went on. On the 6th of September 2010, a shooting took place on the Lettsome estate. It's rumored the shooting was carried out by alleged Peckham gang members onto rivals from the Lettsome G's. Luckily, however, no one was injured during the shooting, and just a few hours later, a member of the OPB gang known as Taz from Peckham sadly died after his bike was hit by a car within Peckham. Later that same day, after a mural was
Boy, I'm not riding no bikes in the UK. Like, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The type of time y'all be on in the UK, like, I be so many videos I they watch, bro. This just one little video. This y'all first UK video. They never seen this UK type of stuff before. You feel me? So they seeing what's going on, and now no one ain't trying to go to the UK, gang. Y'all not giving people a good first impression right now, bro. Like if your first impression of the UK from me, it's probably not gonna be a good first impression because y'all showed me all the bad stuff about the UK. So when I'm telling people about the UK, I'm like, yeah, bro, look at this, bro. They be tweeting at the UK. Okay, we don't condone any of that stuff out there.
Was constructed for Taz, a member of the Lettsome gang known as Lil Grem, would visit his mural to pay his respects to the fallen member. Upon arriving, however, Lil Grem was gunned down by a Peckham gang member known as Snap, who was in fact the older of Snap Capone. Snap was later arrested for his murder and was sentenced to 35 years for the killing of Lil Grem. Rest in peace, both Taz and Lil Grem. Now, the Peckham Boys, as well as their rivalries, were not the only heated gang feuds in London around this time, and about a 40-minute drive away, two groups of gangs in Newham would also be battling it out in the streets. However, I have made a video on this rivalry, so feel free to check it out. Anyways, one of the people killed within this rivalry was Ace, who was an alleged Custom House member. His killer was rumored to have been a CGE member known as Sammy Guns. I am saying this because, in October 2010, Sammy Guns got himself into a rivalry with SN1 and anti-gang members. These Peckham members then rode out onto Newham and
Hey, chat. So I gotta ask y'all a question. Is 12 anti the same as anti? You feel me? Yo, my boy General, what's the word? Is 12 anti the same as anti? Because if y'all ain't know, 12 anti, that's Central Cee, bro. That's what Central Cee, yes, Central Cee is that anti stuff, bro. On gang. So you better you know what you gotta be now if you trying to be cool with Central Cee.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta be a part of that anti stuff, bro.
I'm good, bro. I want to.
On gang. It's either you with it or you're not.
Why not?
Because Central Cee said that's the role like.
That's the road. Like, ain't they was just calling him a goofy?
Central Cee?
Yeah.
Bro, listen. Central Cee the most gangster rapper in the U. Bro, they can't even put all the stuff Central Cee did inside the video because it'd be too long. It would be too long, gang. That's why I'm trying to tell you, bro. Do your research on Central Cee.
Noticed 16-year-old Sammy Guns shooting him dead on the scene before fleeing moments later. An investigation was launched. However, the murder has remained unsolved. Rest in peace, Sammy Guns. Shortly after this, in December
12 anti just mean you don't like the police.
Oh, I thought so.
2010, three gang members known as Vesta, Cookie, and Tiny Mantis, who were rumored to have been from the Crane Block gang, which previously splintered off from the Peckham.
I'm not trying to be a dude named Cookie. I'm not trying to lie to you. If my parents try to call me that nigga, as soon as I realize that's my nickname, I'm able to think for myself. I'm like, that's not my nickname. My mama and them might try to still call me Cookie, but the streets will not call me Cookie. I'm not gonna lie. No one is not gonna find out about that. I'm gonna get mad at my mama if she called me Cookie around the guys. Cookie, come here. Now the guys out here, hey boy, your name Cookie? Nah, bro. I don't know what she talking about, bro. She tripping.
Gangs, and actually started to rival the Peckham Boys. The three were chilling on the Pelican Estate, which was the main block for the Crane Block gang. Whilst on the estate, a group of alleged Peckham Boys noticed Vesta, who was shot dead. Both Cookie and Tiny Mantis were then stabbed multiple times. Luckily, both Cookie...
Dang. Tiny Mantis and Cookie.
These niggas name Tiny Menace. Well, what the fuck type Chinese name is? What? Tiny Menace fortune cookie.
You don't even know about Tiny Alien.
Tiny who?
Tiny alien.
Alien.
Tiny Alien.
Bro, they Tiny Alien. That's crazy.
Alien.
Alien.
Tiny Alien. He be having them blicks up.
Why do he? Alright.
Hey, go back. Do your research on Tiny. You don't want to mess with him, gang.
Why is his name like this, folks?
He chose that.
He chose that?
I ain't gonna lie to you. If you think Tiny Alien bad, bro, you gotta do your research on Monkey.
I was gonna say,
he a black guy.
Dragon, oh, bro.
He a black guy. His name Monkey, though.
Wow. Well, that's wonderful. That's just great.
It's just straight like that. No, nothing else is just.
Yep, Monkey.
Straight like that.
Who you listen to? Monkey.
Yeah.
Black. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Who that black guy you be listening to? Monkey.
Yeah. That's the UK rapper.
Great.
That's the name that he decided.
Wonderful.
I feel like as a black man, you shouldn't have chose that as your name, but you feel me? But yeah. They corrected me. They said you talking about Monkey 6'7".
The monkey got a barcode. Okay, cool.
Okay, Monkey 6'7", my fault.
Yeah, the specific.
Monkey and Tiny Mantis survived. However, Vesta sadly died, with another murder investigation being launched. Whilst police were investigating the murder, dozens of stop snitching leaflets were handed out to residents of the Pelican estate. However, despite this, an anti-member known as Tiny Nutty and a GM...
Tiny Nutty? Oh, nah.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
They say stop snitching. That's like that one episode of the Boondock.
I told you, bro. Like people,
stop snitching.
They real. It's real out there, bro. Real out there. You feel me? They ain't with that snitching stuff. You think it's sweet. Now, luckily, bro.
It always be like that. That everybody against snitching. Then all of a sudden, boom. Now somebody snitching on me. What the?
But yeah, people do be snitching, bro. People do be snitching. But in the UK, they too gangster to snitch.
Come on, they too gangster.
On game. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Believe, bro.
You don't believe, bro? You lucky you with me, bro.
Come on. Okay, wow.
Okay, like the Tottenham Boys, bro. Do your research, gang. You lucky you with me.
So they don't be snitching at even the white people don't be snitching.
They don't snitch in the UK, gang.
Oh, the white people pull out the shotgun.
They real life gangsters.
Oh, they pull out the sword.
Do your research on.
G member known as Jungle were arrested in connection to the murder. Both were charged and eventually found guilty, both being sentenced to life in prison with a minimum of 26 and 30 years. Rest in peace, Vesta. Going into 2011, a group of young gang members from Peckham began to experiment with music, this being PK, which is rumored to be an acronym for Peckham Kids. One of the more prominent members of
I need to get mine 2 strands twisted.
I guess they decided they didn't go for younger no more. It's Peckham Kids now.
Nah, that's after the younger.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, it's not a younger. Yeah.
So do y'all mess with the younger or the Peckham Kids?
I hate all of them. What about they could have went the Peckham Gangsters?
Some.
Look, yeah, they went younger kids, adolescents. Oh, bro, they everything. Well,
okay, they literally just looked up just what's younger than younger. Gang.
Like, bro, they probably did this shit on Windows, HP, boy. They ain't have no fucking phones back then. Yeah, they look this shit up on both. Safari Wi-Fi, boy. That shit is crazy. No game, bro. That shit is still like 40 seconds to love.
of PK was that of Killer Reeks, who released a freestyle in 2010, this garnering around 14,000 views since its release. Despite this, however, going into 2011, the war involving the gangs from Peckham, as well as their rivals from Brixton, would only worsen, with shootings, stabbings, and murders becoming a common occurrence within the streets of Peckham. Now, in 2011, a gang from the Summerley in Brixton, known as MZ, would be making noise in the streets. At the time, MZ was linked up with Gas, also from Brixton. However, later down the line, the two gangs would split and start rivaling one another. I'm saying this because in 2011, a prominent member of this MZ gang, known as Josie, was sadly killed in a car accident. This death affected Brixton heavily. It's even known that Josie was close with Sneakbo, who has gotten millions of views on his songs. Anyways, a few months after Josie's death, in November 2011, his funeral was set to take place in East Dulwich. Whilst the funeral was in session, however, an anti-member was in the area and noticed the large group of people mourning the loss of Josie. The anti-member then shot a man present at the funeral 6 times at point-blank range, killing him on the scene. It's rumored another man was also shot, but luckily survived.
And you see, that's why I be like, man, I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. If y'all know someone that passed away from the street stuff and you going to their funeral, just be prepared. They might try to slide back again. They might try to come back for double points.
Yeah.
Double points.
I would hope you have your blick on you at the funeral. Or whatever weapon they is.
Nah, you know, man, they want to leave it in God's hands on that day.
Oh yeah. Oh bro, they finna be right in God's hands then.
And it's messed up because in the UK, bro, you gotta have motion to have blick, bro. So if you just a broke dude, bro, you see like out here, broke people be having blicks.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you ain't finna be broke having blicks inside the UK for real, bro.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna cap. Boy, hold up. Do your jacket say BPS on the side, gang?
Talking about BPS.
Okay,
no,
this is
not that though.
Yes, it
I don't
do.
know what it say.
Hold on. Hey, look, hey, look at them stuff T Wiz, bro. It look like BPS a little bit, bro. He got BPS on his stuff, gang.
Like these songs. I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is?
Nah.
Now you don't know what it is. All right, then he don't know what it is. Okay, now we caught you. Now that's a BP on thing, but I saw a little S on the side. But chat, you know that was part 1 of the video. Part 2, if y'all get the part 1 up, I'm gonna have them come in for part 2. If y'all don't get part 1 up, guess what? It's just gonna be me in part 2. Cause these people don't even pop out, bro. I was surprised that they even popped out this time, bro. Especially him, bro. He be hiding, bro. Like he disappeared. Like you know the homie that get a girl and then they just disappear. That's him. That's him on gang. So he just now started popping out again, bro. I think his relationship might not be going how he wanted to be. So folks started popping out and stuff again. But once his relationship started getting back right, you ain't gonna be seeing him. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Y'all might. It depend on how I feel.
Nah, he disappeared, bro. He like to be cuddled up and stuff, man. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you want more educational documentaries like this.